Hey guys, welcome back to Scooter's Films, and today I'll be telling you guys about the movies that I recently watched. So to start off, I watched Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler, and I watched this on April 20th. This movie takes place during the 1930s Jim Crow America in Mississippi. Two brothers, Stack and Smoke, decide to start a juke joint for people to perform and enjoy music. Their cousin, Sammy, comes from a very religious family. He can play music very well, however this music also attracts unwanted entities. Vampires come to the joint during its opening night, disguising themselves as blues players. Stack, Smoke, Sammy, and all the others end up spending their opening night fighting off these vampires to protect what's theirs. I'm gonna be completely honest, everything about this movie is just incredible. There's so many different elements that you would never expect to work together, but they just do. It's a fun movie that reflects on the faults of America's past. The cast was great and the music was even better. Finally, an original movie that conveys so many messages in unique ways. I would definitely recommend seeing this movie in theaters if you haven't already. Trust me, you'll be blown away. The first 5 out of 5 I've given on this channel goes to Sinners, arguably going to be the only one I'm going to give this year. The following day, I watched The Legend of Ochi, directed by Isaiah Saxon, and I watched this on April 21st. The movie takes place in the fictional island of Carpathia. On this island, there are mysterious creatures known as the Ochi. Yuri is the daughter of Maxim, played by Willem Dafoe. Maxim is out to kill these Ochi since he believes they ruined his family. Yuri takes a baby Ochi and embarks on an adventure to return it back to its family. She develops a friendship with the creature, even eventually speaking its language. As the movie goes on, we learn more about the Ochi and how significant they actually are to Yuri's family. Honestly, this movie wasn't incredibly interesting. I think the script needed a little bit of work, and some of the jokes in the movie fell flat. It's not a new concept of a story, but I still believe it executed decently well. I just didn't care enough about the Ochi to care about the movie itself. Towards the end, it was pretty cool and teaches some valuable lessons that I think we all need. It was pretty predictable, but I mean with the PG rating, I'm not really sure what people expected. It was a fine movie with a basic plot, but unfortunately forgettable, which is why I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Last up, we got Mrs. Doubtfire, directed by Chris Columbus. I watched this movie on April 26th. The movie takes us through an extraordinary story of Daniel Hillard, played by none other than Robin Williams. Daniel recently divorced his wife, Miranda, and she gets custody of their 3 children. Daniel is very upset by this, and it doesn't take him long for him to see an opportunity. He disguises himself as an experienced nanny who goes by the name of Mrs. Doubtfire and applies for a caretaking job Miranda put up in the magazine. Daniel gets the job and has to balance hiding his identity while also taking care of his family once more. This movie is an instant classic that I haven't watched up until now. I really resonated with the message the movie was conveying. The whole movie was a roller coaster of emotions, which makes it so lovable. The jokes in this movie were actually hilarious. Nobody could have played this role like Robin did. He made this movie for me and for many others who have seen it. It's a heartwarming movie that succeeds in nearly every element it presents us. I will definitely be rewatching this in the future. Just an awesome story. Gets a 4.5 out of 5 from me. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the movies I talked about, or let me know which movies you plan to watch in the future. Thanks again, and don't forget to like and subscribe.